make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we spliffed him, he was just doing the distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck it, Bob, if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Ah, get him. Bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. Hi, I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt, 2 G's for the belt, know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me, I just move along with the hand of door.
Hello everyone. Good morning. It is Sunday. So I just clicked onto Heidi Black's channel and I saw this video. I watched a few minutes. These people were screaming. Shanelle came up. They were all screaming. One of them even threatened King's Prodigy, threatened Shanelle to slap her, all of this stuff. So I have refrained from talking about Naked Butterfly. I actually defended her when I said that Lori made fun of her. I even showed that in my live in the beginning. Lori making fun of her rocking and her mouth movements and all of this stuff, because I know that Naked Butterfly is struggling. But I felt like this is unavoidable. This is something I need to talk about. I will be, of course, giving Heidi credit. I will put her name, her channel name in the description. I will link this video in the description as always. But this is something I felt inclined to talk about as soon as I started watching it. You know, that's how I am. I start watching something, I'm like, oh shoot, I pause it and I create a video. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna commentate as I go along. I have some thoughts, but I'll wait. I'll let it start playing. From the door, they're animated and all this stuff. So I will give my commentary as we go. Okay.
She live with us so that you're gonna be put on YouTube. Why is your live being blasted on YouTube? First of all.
Okay, so to answer your question, why is her live being blasted on YouTube? That is how social media works. Okay. Sadly, that is how it works. I don't understand why you guys are so outraged, so upset that her lives are reposted on another platform when she is publicly on a public platform. She does not have the expectation of privacy. Again, like I say over and over and over and over and over again, you guys are not in a private phone call. You guys are not FaceTiming on your phone in a private phone call. You're on a public platform. You're on TikTok. She is live publicly on a public platform. People record it and post it to YouTube. So those of us who don't catch everything on TikTok, people who don't have TikTok can still see them. That is the reality of the situation. You guys act like you don't know how social media works. You guys act like you don't come to YouTube and watch other people's TikTok lives on replay. Doesn't Naked Butterfly watch Lori's lives on replay on these same channels on YouTube so that she can commentate on them? I find that extremely hypocritical and ridiculous that you guys expect this courtesy that's unrealistic when Naked Butterfly comes on with her phone playing these same creators on YouTube that you're now complaining about on Lori's lives. So that's a little weird to me.
What?
Why is your life being blasted on YouTube? First of all, when someone is
My
in
whole
recovery
life. Yeah,
and addiction, why blast that? That
When someone's in recovery fighting addiction, why blast that? I can beg the question to you, why is she on live sharing that? You guys make no sense. You guys make no sense. Why is it being blasted? She's blasting herself right now on these lives. The things that she's engaged in on her live streams. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys even talking about? Nobody would know if she wouldn't go live. What? Personal responsibility. How do you guys not understand that you're all adults? The personal responsibility falls on you. Don't go live and no one would have anything to repost and post on another platform. My God, people.
That's what are you getting out of hurting this woman?
How are we hurting her? How are we hurting her? I don't see any of us making fun of her aside from Lori. I think a lot of us have given her grace. She went onto Sophie's panel, okay, unbeknownst to Sophie, and shared Lori's topless pictures 3 times. 3 times. She flashed those pictures 3 times. Sophie had no prior knowledge to that. She did that on Sophie's channel. She risked Sophie's channel. What are you talking about? And we've still shown her so much grace. Okay? What are you guys even talking about? Shanelle's live was reposted to YouTube. Shanelle was a friend of hers for 4 years and it was draining. She had the right to tell her story. Shanelle had the right to tell her story. What are you guys talking about? Nikki, I will link Shanelle's live that was reposted over here on YouTube. I will link Nikki, my girl Supernatural with Nikki, where she had Shanelle on her panel. I will link those two. Okay, watch them and see if Shanelle did anything that is like has these women up in arms, even threatening Shanelle that she want to slap her and all this stuff, and she's gonna come for her. What are you gonna do? Yell through your screen? Like these people swear. What are you gonna do?
Who is self-admitted that she has relapsed and she is back in recovery several times.
My God. Back in recovery. Listen, and I'm not trying to be cruel. But I'm not. Cindy that used to beat around the bush, Cindy that used to be diplomatic, left the building a long time ago. Recovery takes time. Okay. You're relapsing over and over and over again. You stop using, you're in abstinence. You don't just jump right back into recovery. Be mad all you want. I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay, so she's not using today and tomorrow, oh, I'm back in recovery. No, you're abstinent. You're trying to be sober, right? You're trying to become again in sobriety. Recovery is a lot more than that. So you ladies out here mad as hell that Naked Butterfly keeps going live when she's in these states and other people are going to commentate on it. That is the reality of social media. Everything that I say, I put on display for the internet is up for other people to critique, whether I like it or not, whether I like their opinions or not. Naked Butterfly has a very thin skin, and you guys are going to blame her mental health, her relapsing on other people. Again, personal responsibility. Nobody's forcing her to watch these videos. Nobody's forcing her to press live. That responsibility falls on her lap alone.
Look, Mo's here now.
Listen, Shanelle, you don't know me. I don't know you. But what I am going to tell you is you did accuse this woman of being on heroin. And heroin is a big fucking deal. I am
Listen, whoever you are, Mo. Names Three Stooges. Any drug, any illicit drug is a big deal. Okay? Any illicit drug is a big deal. Taking pills is a big deal. You guys are acting like heroin is like, oh, the boogeyman word. Listen, Linda. Crystal meth is a big word. Cocaine is a big word. Pills, Xanaxes, benzos, any illicit substance is a big word, is a big deal. It all can end with the same result. Okay? Prison or your demise. You guys are playing semantics because she said she was on heroin and she wasn't on heroin. It was crystal meth or whatever the hell. Like, you guys are missing the big picture because you're so caught on the word. And you're
sober from that drug. And I can tell you right now, Butterfly is not on heroin. We do.
You just, girl, you just said you do not know Naked Butterfly. Did you not just say that a few seconds ago? A few seconds ago, you just said you don't know Naked Butterfly. How the hell do you know what she used or what she's been using or what she's using? You don't. You just said you don't know her. You're up here with your whole freaking chest saying she's not using that. How do you know? How do you know? Did she show you cameras in her house? Like, you guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. It's Sunday and y'all got me out here already on some bull crap.
You talk to her off of this app every day. So Prodigy isn't new.
I told you.
Wait, she makes no sense. You human oxymoron. I don't know you, naked butterfly, but I talk to you every day off this app. What? Word salad? Huh? What are you talking about? You just said you don't know her. Now you're saying you talk to her every day off this app. Make up your freaking mind in the same sentence, contradicting yourself. How are we supposed to take you seriously?
I go up, not down. I go up.
Naked butterfly, stop it. Stop it, girl. You go up, not down. You're sounding a lot like Lori. And now I get why you guys go back and forth, back and forth. That is a Loriism. I go up, not down. Girl, we've seen you go down. And I'm not trying to be cruel, naked butterfly. Stop it. Stop it. What do you think, that our eyes don't see the truth?
Up,
She
not
knows that. She
down.
knows that.
And I'm not trying to be a dick, but what was said and what I just heard is very fucking uncalled for. That is not what grown people do. And putting someone on YouTube,
That's not
no.
Oh my God, these people act like we committed a cyber crime. Reposting her live that she is freely, willingly doing on TikTok, reposting it to YouTube. For those of us, I have TikTok, but for people that don't have TikTok, is the biggest crime. If she's so embarrassed of her words being immortalized on the internet forever, then maybe she shouldn't go live. Like, what are you guys even talking about?
I'm blasted everywhere on YouTube. I don't, hold on. Because you may have not did it, but you allowed someone in your life to put your friend of 4 years, whether it's an argument, a disagreement, you allowed that to be put on a different platform.
What? How can she stop it? I'm trying not to be super disrespectful. It's hard, guys. It's hard. I'm literally biting my tongue because I want to be super disrespectful right now because they make no freaking sense. You allowed it. What? As soon as you go live, people are recording it. How do you stop it? How do you stop somebody else from reposting it? This is a free country, girl. Like, what are you talking about? You clown? I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little disrespectful. You're a clown, dude. You're a clown. What are you talking about?
You were never her friend if you can.
What? How can you even say that she was her friend for 4 years? Shanelle stood up there and defended Naked Butterfly, and because a boundary of hers was crossed and she couldn't do it anymore, it was emotionally draining to her. How dare you tell her she was never her friend? You have no idea of what she had to put up with. You got some nerve. You got some nerve. Let me close my door because I'm raging and my sons are still asleep.
Allow someone to do that, mad or not. That's fucked up.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I'm not. I don't want to. I don't need to fight with nobody else. So I am.
I'm just telling you, you're wrong.
Okay.
You don't even know how you're telling her she's wrong. You don't even know the situation. You don't know the situation. Entrametida, nosy body. You don't know the situation. How dare you tell her she's wrong? What, for feeling the way she feels? Because Naked Butterfly comes on live and shows the world when she's passing out or whatever. And Shanelle had dared to tell her side of it. When Shanelle, all the crap she got for standing by Naked Butterfly for 4 years. Like, you got some shit, man.
Okay. And I, that's fine. I'm not.
Butterfly, mod me so I can get these dumbasses out of here.
Dumbasses, people who are giving any pushback. These are echo chamber creators. They can't take any pushback. Now, I understand blocking people that are being disrespectful, calling you out your name, but people telling you that you're wrong is not like, oh my God, we got to block them immediately. You guys want echo chambers. You guys want no truth told in your chats. That's weak chick energy. I'm trying not to be super disrespectful. Y'all know the B word is my favorite word. That's weak chick energy, man.
That's
But
if I'm being honest,
there's so much more. There's so much more to this.
Listen,
Exactly. There's so much more. to Shanelle and Naked Butterfly's friendship and story that you guys don't know. Who the hell do you think you are?
And I understand that. I'm not trying to cut you off, but
No,
I do.
you don't understand that, and you are cutting her off. You are cutting her off. I hate that. I'm not trying to cut you off while you cut her off and you're going to talk hella shit to her. You understand that. No, you don't, because the shit that you said and you continue to say is contradicting you understanding that there's so much more that she hasn't spoken about.
In that person sitting right there as Butterfly is listening to all these things being said about me. And do you know that night I questioned my own fucking life?
Girl, then get off the internet. Then get off the internet. And I'm not trying to sound cruel. Then get the hell off the internet, man. Okay? People have the right to have opinions, whether they're harsh. Listen, people have opinions. People lie on me all the time. Call me a crackhead. Okay, that wasn't even my drug of choice. And people call me a crackhead. They say racist stuff about me. They lie on me. And I don't address it. Imagine Naked Butterfly addresses everything. She's watching all these videos again on YouTube. She's watching the repost of Lori's. How is that any different? She goes to these YouTube channels to go watch Lori's lives, but God forbid you repost her lives. Y'all gonna miss me with the selective outrage. Okay, you are a grown person. You can pick and choose what you choose to watch. Don't consume it. That oh my God, that is a foreign concept to you guys. Don't watch the shit. Don't watch the shit and it won't affect you. Poof, be gone like freaking magic. You guys are disrespectful and hella offensive saying that your mental health is everybody's responsibility on the internet. Strangers, if you can't take it, get off the internet. Take a break. I take breaks from the internet. When I become overwhelmed, I take a break. Again, personal responsibility. What the hell?
I don't
Yes, and you want to know.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time. If something happens,
Good.
to
Like
this
take
woman,
screenshots, Lisa.
if something
take
happens
some
to
more.
this woman, I don't give a fuck. Shanelle, Lisa, whoever was in that fucking live, I'm coming for you.
Come for me, because I was in that live. Come for me. I even went on the panel. Whoever you are, if something happens to Naked Butterfly, are you serious right now? Are you're a whole ass joke. You guys swear that you're so scary, dude. You're so scary. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Call people bitches on the internet? Ooh, Mufasa. Girl, shut your stupid ass up. Tell her to stop going live. Okay? Tell her to regulate her emotions. Tell her to get her mental health in check. You guys are blaming everybody else for the fact that she willingly goes live and keeps putting these behaviors on display that other people, you don't think she triggers people? King Mo or King Prodigy, whatever the hell your name is down there, you don't think it's triggering to people, huh? To watch her live and see her passed out? But it's okay for her to do it. It's only evil when it's reposted to YouTube. It shouldn't have been done in the first place if she didn't want it all over the internet. She put it on the internet. She put it on the internet. And I haven't spoken about Naked Butterfly again because I know she's struggling. But you women are not going to come and victimize her and villainize everybody else. You're not going to do that. Nope, not when I see it.
And I'm not gonna stop because that's fucked up.
We don't care, girl. We don't care. Who are you? We're not afraid of you, bitch.
Can anybody tell me why it had to be blasted all over the internet or on?
Oh my God, it was reposted. So what? Because people know she says some crazy shit. She's going back and forth with Lori. She's going back and forth with Lori. She was going to the police. She was doing all these things. She messed up her own case by showing Lori's nudes. Naked, but any case, let me chill because I get tongue-tied when I get animated. Breathe, selfie. Oh my God, I'm talking about myself in the third person. That's it. I've lost it. I've lost all my marbles. She messed up any case she may have had against Lori when she retaliated and committed a crime, okay? And did it on someone else's panel without their knowledge, which is grimy as hell. So people know she's going to show out. And so they record it and they repost it again for people that may have missed it. Too bad. Don't go live. Call your friends and have a private conversation.
On the app to start with, like that, with all of the accusations.
Listen, Butterfly is not even a creator like that gives.
What? Huh? Excuse me? She What? She also has a YouTube channel where she posts on all the time. She goes live on TikTok. Yeah, that makes you a creator. The fuck? You guys are again playing semantics. She has a YouTube channel that she was letting people endorse, right? Yeah, this is my YouTube channel. It wasn't a problem then. It wasn't a problem then. She is also on YouTube. You ladies make no sense. Shut your stupid asses up, please, and freaking thank you. Shut the ever-loving fuck up.
Like Mo and I get put on fucking Reddit, we get put on
That
YouTube.
shit's not cool.
But we are a different.
Oh well, that's what comes with it. I've been put on Reddit. They have the right to their opinions as well, even if I disagree with them. They have the right to their opinions. People that are not creators, don't want to create channels on YouTube and want to have opinions, have the right to use other platforms, other forums to express those opinions. You know what I don't do? I deleted Reddit from my phone because some of the opinions were harsh and I didn't agree with it, but they have the right to their opinion. What I didn't do is create a fake Reddit account pretending I'm not me to go and defend myself, which is weird. People, again, have the right not to like me. People have the right to their opinions. You people expect that nobody could say anything to her because she's struggling. Then stop showing it on the internet. People have the right to have your opinions. With the shit that you're saying right now, you're all over YouTube once again. Once again, dumbasses. Like, how do you not understand how it works? You're mad about being posted to YouTube. Then you're going to come and say some shit, attack Shanelle, and expect for it not to be posted on YouTube and now reshared because I'm doing commentary on it. And thank you, Heidi, for posting this because this shit got me mad on a Sunday morning. Okay? The Lord's Day. Damn it. And I'm already cursing and acting all crazy.
More screenshots. Good girl. Get them,
This
Lisa.
comes from like I take it this was
She's another one. Like, she could tell when people are taking screenshots. Girl, your whole live is recorded. The only way to avoid that is do not go live. Sorry. How is that so hard to understand? Yeah, I keep repeating the same points and they still don't understand it. It's so easy to understand, and these people don't understand it, and they're acting as if they can't understand why it's reposted.
a good friend of hers. So why is she up here blasting like all this crap about
That's
her
the
kids,
thing. Butterfly
rednecks,
is,
and her mother?
she is on here doing her game night, reading her tarot cards, and helping people.
Whoa. Okay, so she does game night tarot cards, and she also goes back and forth with Lori. She also talks shit. You guys are so oblivious. You pick and choose. Again, she's on YouTube, okay? She goes on YouTube talking about Lori, showing her phone, commentating on Lori. What are you guys even talking about? You're going to just act like she doesn't talk shit. All she does is she's helping people. She's also hurting people. Triggering people.
Or just on here singing. Like, there's no reason for her to have to ever be put on YouTube and her friends talking about her damn addiction that she is.
Girl, what? Shanelle had the right to share her story. Shanelle had the right to share her point of view. Shanelle has gotten drugged for standing by Naked Butterfly. You guys need to mind your damn business. She shouldn't be posted on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, you idiots.
Personal life. I don't understand that.
Shanelle, do you have children?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do if someone on this app got on here and started talking about your children, your relationship with your children?
She would have to put an H on her chest and handle it. What are you guys going to do about it? That's the reality of the situation. People are going to have opinions. There's nothing we can do about it. If they're not stalking us, if they're not slandering and defaming us, they're not lying on us, there's nothing we can do. You can go after people that openly lie on you. You can. But if they're telling the truth and they have opinions, there's nothing we can do about it. Damn it. Didn't you guys learn that? Like, what? And then you're asking her if she has children. Like, I equipped my sons for the real world. I couldn't shield my sons from the real world. People are going to hurt their feelings. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm supposed to tell my sons, nope. Somebody hurts your feelings, call the popo. Somebody calls you an asshole, call the popo. What? Huh?
My
your
mom or my
parents, it's
dad.
personal life,
your
and
mom and
everything
your
you know
father
just love me a
about
lot
them.
of
So blast
money.
your ass and see how you.
She has shared all of this online. She has shared all of this online. Like, what are you guys even talking about? Naked Butterfly has shared all of this online. You guys are acting like she's sharing stuff that Naked Butterfly never put on the internet. Okay, because I agree. Even if you have a channel, not every part of your life needs to be brought to the internet. If you don't speak about it on the internet, I don't think it's right that other people talk about it. Naked Butterfly has talked about her situation with her kid, all of this stuff. She's brought it to the internet. She opened that door.
Like it.
That's not okay, man.
And it's not.
It's not okay.
He left me a lot of money, a lot of money, okay?
It's not
What are
okay.
you talking about? What are you talking about, Naked Butterfly? About money? What are yo, she's sounding more and more like Lori every day. It's crazy.
Especially for someone
That's
that
how
is
much we hated each
in
other.
recovery,
This-
questioning their
Right.
existence behind this fucking
You
scene.
take all these
No.
secrets and you throw them out
Could
there.
you
for the
live
love
with
of all.
yourself if she had
Behind-
something to herself?
Absolutely not.
Wow. How are you putting that on Shanelle? What? Could you live with yourself if she does something to herself? What? You guys are gross for that. You guys are gross for that. Shanelle didn't do anything that would cause somebody else to self-harm themselves. You guys are fucking gross, man.
Not. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Well, then I
And to
need
speak on her children, has her and Cassie had an up and down relationship?
Okay, so you're saying she shouldn't be speaking on her children while you're gonna say her name and speak on the situation. You fucking hypocrite. You fucking hypocrite. Why are you speaking on her children while you're gonna speak on her daughter by name and share more information? Aren't you doing exactly what you said she just did? And knowing that this is gonna be reposted on YouTube, aren't you also part of the problem? You dumbass clueless bitch.
Yes. Were they in addiction together? Yes.
Why are you talking about her business? Why are you talking about her kid? But let me just share further information. But my outrage is real. You guys need to stop talking about her situation, but let me just share it again.
That has not ever.
But that's
Okay,
not
Mom.
But here's
That was always
I know, but
Why do people do that?
I would not just speak that if Butterfly herself had not.
She caught herself. The bitch caught herself. Oh, I just spoke about her business too. And she's going to say, I would not have spoken that if Naked Butterfly hadn't spoken that herself. Exactly, you dim-witted bitch. Exactly. They make our arguments for us. These clueless people make the arguments for us. Exactly. She said it herself. So other people speaking about it, shut your ass up. That rule only applies to you. You can reshare it because Naked Butterfly shared it, but nobody else can.
Spoken that on a live.
Yeah. Oh my God. Again, end the video. End the video. Right there, she said it. I wouldn't be speaking about it if Naked Butterfly hadn't said it on a live. Exactly. Exactly.
Said that, and so has Cassie. But you know what?
So has her daughter. Exactly. And that is sadly the issue. People talk, put things of their lives, parts of their lives on the internet. Other people are going to critique it and have opinions of it, whether we like it or not. You guys are so mad that Shanelle told her point of view that she committed a crime, you right? And you just did the same exact thing. You just did the same exact thing. You caught yourself and you said you only shared it because Naked Butterfly shared it on a live. And that is exactly what all of us have been saying.
Cassie is in recovery and getting ready, I believe, to have a baby.
You need to shut your ass up because you have no idea. You have no idea. Okay? You have no, man, I'm not going to talk about that because I don't talk about people's kids. Okay? But you have no idea what you're talking about.
2 months, yep.
There you go. And
But you
doing
know
amazing.
that she was doing heroin.
She wasn't doing heroin. My dad don't do heroin.
Okay, crystal meth. Okay, that's not just as bad. That's not just as bad. Smoking cigarettes when you're pregnant is terrible. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Again, playing semantics. What are we talking about?
This one has had.
Where's that one chick that always comes in here? Cinnamon roll.
Promote her.
Why is she doing all this too?
Why is she?
Listen,
Don't
Why is she?
My stuff, I don't
That's
know.
like
I
3
go
years
through that.
ago.
Take accountability for what
I
you
don't-
did.
3 years ago, I was hanging off chairs, my clothes
You have
half
no
on.
right to sit here and
3
blast
years
this woman.
ago.
Girl, it's to show patterns of behavior. It's to show patterns of behavior, girl. You still exhibit erratic behavior, Naked Butterfly. I have refrained from speaking about you because I know you're struggling. But this is not okay. The way y'all dogpiling on Shanelle. Like, girl, you put this on the internet, Naked Butterfly. You do. You do, girl.
Every little
Yeah,
ounce
3
of
years ago.
respect
Yeah,
you know,
it was
blast
yesterday.
all over an internet.
Well,
for
let's
what?
talk
No,
about
no,
it.
no, no, no,
What were
no,
you
no,
doing
no,
to
no,
her?
no.
Why is anybody's business?
No.
Because you put it on the internet, Naked Butterfly. Stop it. Stop it. You make it all our business. If I come on and I'm high, I made it everyone's business. I come on and I talk about anything of my on my life. Oh my God, I gotta learn to speak. If I come on and share any aspects of my life, I've put it on the internet. That's it. I don't understand how you guys don't understand that. It's everyone's business because you made it everyone's business, Naked Butterfly. You put it on the internet, girl.
No.
Why
This
did you
is
have to
not,
blast
you
her?
guys are so misinformed.
Then
I'm
Yep.
not.
explain
Yep.
it so we
You're
understand why you had to
misinformed.
blast
Yep.
it all
You
over.
don't even know.
No.
These are all been lies.
How does Chanel not know, Naked Butterfly? She was your friend for 4 years. She was your ride or die for 4 years. You had her up on your panel all the time. She defended you all the time.
You guys have no idea.
Okay, well
No
then make
idea.
me understand before I go live and start talking about you and your children.
Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. It's wrong to do it, but I'm going to threaten you. I'm going to go lie. Who are you, girl? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're not scary. You're not scary. And we can do the same thing, girl. Okay? I don't talk about people's kids. I'm talking about your stupid ass. Your stupid ass.
You have no idea, and I'm not going to do it on this live, but I'll be happy to
If you
have
had no
it some other
problem
way.
blasting all her crap,
I
I'm
will
at
be
my
happy
Really
to
gotta
have
do
a
it,
You
Chanel.
had
conversation.
to make
We
no
gotta do
sense
it.
about nothing.
I will be happy to have a conversation.
You're happy.
And she tried to talk to Naked Butterfly privately. Did you guys not listen to that part when she said that part? Again, selective. You guys are picking and choosing what to be outraged with. Chanel tried to have conversations with Naked Butterfly privately.
Nikki, so keep going.
I will be happy to have a conversation with Prodigy and her wife and
Listen,
Butterfly.
hold on.
Yeah, of
Here's my
course it
thing.
will.
Why do we have to have a conversation off of the app when you
But you can blast all
Because
that crap
everything
on
was
the app.
off of the app. You guys
You're a
don't
dope
have
girl.
no
You're
idea.
scum.
Listen,
No
Her
idea.
friend.
No.
me
Thank you,
nor my
Michelle.
wife,
Comes
and I'm
back and
telling
slaps
you
you
right
20
now,
times
not
hard upside
controlling
the
her. She's a grown ass
Why are
woman.
you saying
But
you
if
want
you
to
wanna
slap me?
speak
Now,
to me,
now
I said
stop.
turn
Put me right here in front.
Saying you want to slap somebody. You people are so big and bad. So big and bad saying you want to slap somebody. You guys are the chihuahuas. In real life, oh my God.
You deserve karma 20 times. Nobody does that.
Oh, look, Chanel, all these people are you. They probably followed you and all your bad.
No, I'm not. I don't need
Why the
that.
fuck did you even do that?
I
What
don't
were you
need that.
doing? Were you
Take
bringing
accountability for what you've done to this woman, or I will be
Exactly.
blasting you.
I did.
Who cares, bitch? Who cares? Who do you think you are? Chanel, you should have told her go fuck herself. You should have told her go fuck herself. Who does she think she is giving you an ultimatum? You better, bitch, shut your stupid ass up. Because now you're all over YouTube, dumbass. Who the hell do these people think they are?
I
You
did.
do whatever
Off
else.
of-
You have no-
off
I
of
don't
this-
need to have a conversation off of this.
I did. Off of this app, I did take accountability for what I said.
accountability on the app when you
Yes,
blasted
Yo, oh my God, this shit has me so angry. This shit has me so angry.
I
Do
did.
you not understand that?
But it's done and over with. I can't
No,
do
it's not
that.
done and
I've
over
already
with.
talked to Julie about this.
Look at that. Look at that. She had already had a conversation after the fact with Naked Butterfly.
And
Yeah,
everything
and she's
was
so
fine.
affected by it, is she
Everything
not?
was fine.
Was it fine? Because I can read the last text message.
Can I please?
Was it though? Because I didn't read the last text message. So whose fault is that, Naked Butterfly? Because you didn't read the last text message. So she did talk to you privately. Again, these dumbass bitches All right? These dumbass bitches acting like they know everything when she did speak to her privately. You fucking clowns.
Please speak.
It wasn't fine.
Can I
It
please
wasn't
speak?
fine. You said I'm not gonna talk to you anymore.
Why,
Period.
No.
Yeah, and she has that right. She has that right, Naked Butterfly. At least she told you in private. At least she gave you the respect to tell you in private. Who do you guys think you are that she has to continue a friendship with you that she thinks is toxic? What the freak, man?
No, that is not true.
That's our last text, Shanelle.
No.
What
That
I did
is not
doesn't
true.
matter.
We were on the back end. We were working things out in our different.
I was talking to you on the phone.
That's 2 days ago.
See, I was talking to you on the phone 2 days ago. But Naked Butterfly comes on like she's, Chanel's the devil.
And now
You
you're
hung
doing
up
this.
on me.
And you're making accusations.
hung up on
me.
Nobody's
I got a
hearing
restriction.
anybody.
I got a
When we're
restriction.
yelling, nobody's
No
hearing
yelling.
anybody. So can I speak, please? You're
Yes,
asking
go
me a
ahead. Let
question.
Shanelle speak.
No, I'm just saying, I'm answering the question here. I took accountability. I am not super proud of that, okay? I'm not one bit. But it happened and it's done, and I don't know what else to do about it. I have also been talking with Julie on the back, being like, "Hey, these are the things that I want for you, and I still care about you, but this friendship is draining."
That is not what that said.
She has that right. She has that right. What the hell? She has the right. My God, you ladies are
That's
ridiculous.
not what you said in here.
Because of XYZ. And I said, hey, I'm not going to talk about, I'm not one to drag people on the internet. I don't do that.
You drugged the shit out of me. Were you kidding me?
No.
She's not one to do that. You guys are laughing. She felt like she had no choice. Like, you ladies laughing. That's not in her character. Shanelle doesn't come on talking shit. She defended Naked Butterfly. If you guys had ever really had any interaction with Naked Butterfly, you would have known that Shanelle had her back, man, for years. But again, she has the right to put up her own boundaries and walk away from a friendship that has become too draining on her own mental health. You guys are so concerned with Naked Butterfly's mental health. How about Chanel's?
No, I don't do that on this. I don't.
Yeah, okay.
You drugged the crap out of me, Shanelle. Are you
No,
fucking kidding me?
I said, listen, I'm not going to speak on you anymore, and you don't have to speak
anymore,
on
but
me,
you
and
get it, damn it.
we can go our separate ways, and maybe sometime meet in the middle, and things can get better. But Julie, you have to take accountability.
Look what you
for
did
the
to me.
things
I do take
you've done
accountability
to
for my
me
years.
as well. With the
I take
picture I got of
accountability
you
for
being
my usage of
unalive,
drugs.
and then I had to send the ambulance to your house because
That's right. Yep. She had to send an ambulance to her house because of a live that she did and couldn't end it. How about that? What? How about the trauma it caused Shanelle? People were messaging Shanelle to get in touch with Naked Butterfly, to end her live, to do a wellness check on her. You guys are ridiculous.
I was worried that you were going to not.
That ain't how you said it in the goddamn live.
What are you talking about?
What the freak? Naked Butterfly, so what? She was angry. She was fed up. So fucking what?
You just heard it.
Making these people
All right, here we go.
shit.
Let's redo it.
No,
Oh my God, no, I'm not
Let's
redoing
listen.
anything.
Let's listen.
I just wanted to
Shoot,
stop.
every word I must a lie.
Julie, I just wanted to
Every word was a lie. Naked Butterfly, we've seen you on lives, girl. What are you talking about? That's the problem, that you are not accepting responsibility. That's not recovery. That's not recovery. That's not what you've exhibited online. And you want to just pass the blame to everyone else. You're a grown person. You're a grown woman, man.
stop.
Why are you ever friends with me in the first place?
She was friends with you because she cared for you. What the fuck? She was friends with you for 4 years because at the end she couldn't deal with it anymore because it was emotionally and mentally draining to her. She doesn't owe you an eternal friendship. No one owes us anything. I am so blessed to have the friends that I've had for nearly 6 years. They don't owe me anything. If they get tired of my shit, if they realize that I've been a liar the whole time and I've been using and doing all these things, lying to them, and they cut me off, that is my fault. That is my fault. What the fuck? I don't lie to my friends. I don't put on a facade. I don't come live to just sit there every second. Because when you go live that often, when you're not in the right headspace, when you've just taken a pill to sleep or whatever, go to sleep. You come on a live, you take your medication that can make you drowsy. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, right? You take your medication, it makes you drowsy, it makes you loopy. Why do you press live? Relax, listen to some music, read some tarot cards, decompress, watch a movie, watch some freaking ASMR. You guys press live and put all these things on the internet and then expect people not to be blown away and be like, hey, what the hell? This doesn't seem normal. This seems erratic. You seem all over the place. What? Huh? What? But we're wrong for seeing things clearly. We are not under the influence, so we can see things more clearly than you can. I remember when I was in my addiction, I thought I was fooling everyone. No one could tell I'm 88 pounds, soaking wet. My eyes are bulging out of my damn head. I'm nodding off. Oh no, I'm just tired. I'm dropping my cigarette every 3 minutes. Oh, nobody, I'm just so tired. I didn't sleep well last night. Huh? What?
Just stop.
Listen.
No, you need to stop. And what happened? You know the big consequences. It just doesn't get over within a week.
I don't even.
How she talks about my child?
It's like,
No.
Girl, you've spoken about your child. Stop it. The girl down there just spoke about your child and spoke about how you would use with her. Huh? Show her the same energy.
Julie,
You involved people. You were sending DMs to people saying that villain extended an invitation for your daughter to go away and escape responsibility for using while she's pregnant. Naked Butterfly, again, I haven't said shit about any of this, but this shit is outrageous right now that you're trying to blame everyone else when you involved people in your bullshit through Villain's name in some shit. Villain would never do that. Oh, come hide from the authorities. Have your baby here. What? In her bedroom? In her bathroom? And have a baby that's undocumented? Like, oh, you didn't give birth. What the freak are we talking about?
you've done to me. Why don't you fucking tell the people what you've done to me?
getting them on the back.
Exactly. Right? We could turn that mirror around. Why don't you guys listen to what Shanelle has been through? Because you guys don't care.
Oh my God.
All she says is, oh my God. Shanelle's mental health, her feelings, her point of view are irrelevant, right?
Now it's gonna be.
Oh my God.
Look at all of them. They can't be bothered. Oh my God, Shanelle, how dare you? Speak about what's been done and said to you, the lies that have been told to you, the things that you were put in the middle of, involved in.
For tat. It's not tit for tat.
Wow.
That's not what I'm doing.
Bitch.
But right now, what you're doing, you are absolutely.
All of them screaming at her at the same time. Shanelle, I give you mad props. You went up there knowing that you were going into the lion's den, having all of them yell at you at the same time, Shanelle. You didn't have to put up with that. You didn't. I respect you for doing it, but you didn't have to put up with that. You had the right to share your opinion. You had the right to go live and share your opinion. She's a creator. She's not somebody that was in the background that you just shared information on and no one knew who she was. She goes live freely on YouTube and on TikTok. She put all of this on the front lines for everyone to see. Punto y final.
This is unacceptable.
Accountability matters.
I'm not even talking to you.
Accountability matters. Yeah, across the board. Not just for Naked Butterfly, right? People have to stop talking about her. Leave her alone. Let people watch her demise on a live. Let people get scared to death thinking that she's ODing on a live, right? How dare you even speak about it? How dare you be upset and scared and worried for her? How dare you draw a line, Shanelle, that you don't want to deal with it anymore? Huh? Because it's detrimental to your mental health. How dare you? Does it matter that it's draining to you? You're supposed to give and give and give until you can't take it anymore. That's what these bitches are in essence telling you.
I'm loaded 24/7.
Listen, I don't need to answer the ghost questions. I'm in
Chanel, you don't, girl. You don't.
Prodigy and her wife. Not you. I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are.
Exactly. She doesn't even know you. You don't know who she is, but you guys are dragging and dogging her and threatening her. I'm gonna come for you like, ooh, Mufasa.
Why is it your I don't know. Why is it your
I don't know.
Being hateful because she told the truth. She was frustrated and angry at Naked Butterfly with every right to be. Like, who these people, I swear to God, the Kareninas of the world have exploded. It is the Karens of the world times 10. This level of entitlement that people think that they just have to demand, come here, they could summon you, you have to answer all my questions. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I'm going to demand shit from you. I'm going to scream at you. I'm going to call you out your name, and you just better bend the knee to me. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Kareninas.
Why is it your business?
I'm
Naked Butterfly, you made it everybody's business for years. Okay, that's what Cinnamon Roll posts. Your patterns of behavior that you've continued to do this for years. Sorry, but that's the truth. Yo, everything I've ever posted on my YouTube channel has never been deleted. You know why? No one else has to archive me. No one else has to archive Selfie Queen Cindy. I archive myself. And that's a fact. Every live I've ever done is still on my channel, except for one. And that was JJ's birthday. And the only reason I privated it, and I can still unprivate it, the only reason I privated it is because her nena was on the panel and people started weaponizing her nena and trying to use her nena on all over YouTube and Twitter against JJ. And I didn't want to be a part of that. Her nena being weaponized. So I removed that live. That's the only one. And that's the only reason I removed it, is to protect my best friend's daughter. Okay. That said nothing wrong to anyone. We were having fun celebrating my best friend's birthday. I've never removed any of my videos, any of my community tabs, any of my lives. My members only, they're all still there. I archive myself because even if I don't support the same people that I once supported, even if I don't have the same opinions on people, I leave it there because that was my progression on YouTube. Every mistake I've ever made on YouTube is still on my channel in full display because I hide nothing. People with nothing to hide nothing. That's it. Straight up and down. Okay. People want to commentate on my lives. They have that right. They have that right. I came on a public platform and said this stuff out of my mouth. Too bad if I don't like it, that other people don't like me, have opinions, that I'm whatever the hell they say and do. I don't care. I don't watch it. I don't consume it. I do not recommend their channels. People that I think are degenerates, do not recommend their channel. Why the hell would I care about what their opinions are? Again, personal responsibility. I can't be mad if I watch some venomous shit about myself and get triggered because I don't have enough self-control not to watch it. Again, personal responsibility. I'm a grown-ass woman with children. How the hell am I teaching my sons to regulate their emotions, to be able to speak, if every time I'm popping off because I can't control myself?
I am
Wow, you said don't drink?
And then
I don't watch any more of this. They're just screaming over each other. They're just screaming. I can't hear shit. I can't make out anything they're saying.
being fucking hateful right now, and I'm trying not to be hateful. The person in the middle, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Shanelle's getting mad because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. She doesn't even know you, and you bitches think that you could summon her and call her out and don't even know her. They have no idea of what her friendship with Naked Butterfly entailed. No idea whatsoever. While she wears a gingerbread fucking filter.
Oh my God, listen.
But you are
50
upset.
personalities.
If you're not playing LJ, you're playing.
Wow, she has 50 personalities.
Me.
Oh my
Like,
God.
why do you do this?
Exactly. If you're not playing Lori, you're playing Shanelle. But then you're the victim. Everybody's wrong against you. You are a willing participant. You are a willing participant, Naked Butterfly. You go back and forth with Lori. I think you love it just as much as Lori. Mickey Mouse fans said it. She's told you to stop. Other people told you to stop and ignore it, and you can't do it. You can't do it. You love to go back and forth for her and then act like, oh my God, she just keeps talking about me. Somebody has to shut up. Somebody has to shut up. The other person will eventually get bored and shut the hell up if there's nothing to feed off of. You guys feed off of each other.
Oh, wow.
Why did you say it?
And I'm not saying that to be funny. That is
Just because you said sorry,
Oh my God.
make it all right.
I have already talked to Julie about
The
this, but
consequences are
she's
still
not
there for
telling
what
me
happened.
what
It still bothers her. Not
So-
so that it's still affecting her.
always
It's not going to go away or stop bothering her or hurting her in a day.
Or if I didn't
Crazy I don't know what the hell the rest of your name is. You need to shut the hell up. You need to fuck all the way off. Sorry. You need to fuck all the way off, bitch.
Like, wow, it's some deep stabbing here, dude. This like affects her soul. Can you not?
Yep, and you know what? You have no idea what she's done to me. And I'm not saying
Exactly. You have no idea what she's done to Shanelle. Shanelle, that's right, girl.
Play
you're
back.
wrong, you're right.
Go ahead, play back.
Wow, Shanelle, go ahead and play victim. Is that not what Naked Butterfly is doing and having you pit bulls for her? Huh? Is that what a friend does? You guys are ridiculous. Chanel's not a friend, neither is Naked Butterfly, by your fucking logic.
Victim. I'm not saying
I'm not
she's
saying that
We're talking about
you're
you.
right.
Chanel wasn't playing the victim. She was being honest. She said she wasn't proud of the live that she did, but it's done. You can't put the crap back in the horse. And she spoke to Naked Butterfly after the fact. She spoke to her 2 days ago. Naked Butterfly didn't let any of you guys know that though, right? She said right here, she didn't even read the rest of the text messages because Shanelle wasn't kissing her ass and said, I don't want to talk to you anymore. It doesn't matter that she had a private conversation with her after the fact, right? Okay.
But you're not listening to me. You're just bitching me out.
We could
And I
talk.
don't need that. Knock it off.
fucking each other for money. Could you please tell me what that means?
They're talking
Made accusations and implied things
no.
and have no evidence to back
the
up.
way
No evidence. Who are you, crazy bitch? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? How do you know what she has? What proof she has? How do you know?
Sometimes
ain't gonna work,
The
man.
things, and you're
Ma'am.
cutting people off.
Don't come at me.
She's not cutting people off. You bitches are talking over her. All of you at the same time are talking over her. She's one person against all of you bitches. How dare you? She's cutting people off. The fuck? You threatening her? All this shit? Man.
Like that. I
Would
was
you like me to paddle you?
I have no problem with Prodigy
Sit in
in
my
my
lap.
life talking to me, but I don't know who
And I
the
am
fuck you
telling
are.
Where's the mods?
And you're
Where's the
being
mods? Get
was
this
not-
this fucking S whatever
Where is
this
the
fucking
evidence?
nobody out here that won't shut their mouth.
Where's the evidence for your accusations, ma'am?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Who is
Is there evidence
Where's the
to back
money?
anything up in this live that you said?
Naked Butterfly, hello. Are you paying attention to what's happening? You're on your phone looking at something totally different, right? You can't even pay attention to what's happening right here.
Paying so much, I'm tired.
Actual proof.
No wonder why you're on time out.
Can you prove that to me?
Why do I need to do that to prove
Because you implied
to you. I'm saying I'm
Or
gonna
what?
do nothing
Nothing
to you.
or what? You're
Ma'am, I
ignorant.
don't know who
So
you
get the
are.
fuck out.
I know
Look at she's screaming at somebody in the chat. This bitch is demanding shit. Who are you? Chanel keeps saying, who the fuck are you, bitch? I owe you nothing. And she's 100% right. Who are you, bitch? The fuck do you think you are to be demanding anything?
I don't.
I know who Prodigy is, and I'm speaking to her.
Man, boo boo, get the fuck out.
Look at them. They can't even stay on topic. She's arguing with somebody in the fucking chat. You're a mod. Just block them, stupid ass.
Will somebody get rid of this fucking SPBA? This fucking nobody that wants to.
Nobody. This fucking nobody. These people swear that they're famous. They swear that they're famous. This fucking nobody. You guys are so disrespectful. And you guys are nobodies as well. I'm a nobody, okay? I'm not famous, not a celebrity. I'm not an influencer. I don't play one on TV. I'm just a woman with opinion and a foul mouth, curse like a sailor. But you bitches are not famous either. Because Chanel says she knows who Prodigy is doesn't mean that makes you a celebrity. To down somebody that's in the chat.
Wait for you to put all
I'm
these
not a
things
mod,
about
so I can't
evidence.
boot him out.
Because you don't have to
know
put
who
it
it
there,
is.
but you can say it. That's not how it works.
No, but I
What you say matters.
Fuck me?
Last
Yeah,
minute
fuck you.
This is a whole hot ass mess. And Naked Butterfly is somewhere totally different. Somewhere totally different. Not even paying attention. None of this. Can't be bothered.
damn.
When you want to put all of the vulgar
I don't want anyone being mean to anyone. So don't come at Prodigy because she's being a mediator. Do not talk shit on her. Don't talk shit to her. And I don't know, ma'am, who you are in the middle. I don't know. But I don't need that. And I'm not, that's not what I came in here for.
Shanelle is still trying. She's trying so hard to still just be so respectful. I would have been calling them all kinds of bitches like I am right now. So I don't do it. So I don't do it because this is rage bait, and they will incite a level of rage in me that I'm more of a raving lunatic than I'm already displaying right now. And again, this is gonna stay on my channel. People have the right not to like me. Oh, selfies, a foul mouth, bitch. Yep, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. When it's called for. I don't come at people sideways for no reason. This shit is unacceptable. This shit is unacceptable. And like I've said, I've kept my opinions on Naked Butterfly to myself because she's struggling. But it doesn't make it okay. She puts this on the internet.
Juliet didn't read what you did to her and the accusations you did
And
to
that's
her.
what I'm speaking
She
on.
has said that she was struggling. She put it on display for us. Like, you clueless bitches. You clueless bitches. They're stuck on the one word, the heroin word. Okay, so it was meth. Okay. That makes it better? Does that make it better? That's a safer drug? You fucking clueless bitches yet again? They're clueless.
But you won't shut the fuck up.
Well, I will shut the fuck up, ma'am. Except for you just said that you don't have to prove anything.
She doesn't have to prove anything to you, bitch. She doesn't have to prove anything to you. She doesn't know you. She owes you nothing. She owes you nothing. That's what the fuck she said. She's had a conversation with Naked Butterfly. She would have one with Prodigy, these bitches down here. She doesn't owe you shit. You're demanding. That's what the fuck she said.
You do.
And I've done everything I can in 4 years to
Not
get her
on this
feedback.
app.
Like, hey, you might.
She's fucking playing alive in the background. Naked Butterfly, you're dead ass playing alive in the background while they're having a conversation. You can't even be in the moment. You're playing Shanelle live while she's right here to talk to you face to face.
I have no problem
No.
You can't be bothered, guys. This is oh my God, dude.
with anything else. But I don't, the more that you come at me the way you are, the less you're going to get from
Do you
me.
want me to hold your
You owe
hand?
nothing.
No,
I don't know how
I want you to shut the
You owe her nothing. Tell her. I want you to shut the fuck up.
fuck up because you have
Thank you, Shanelle. Shut the fuck up, bitch in the middle.
no
The way
business.
you did.
You have no business
Mind your own business. Amen. Hallelujah.
Evidence
in
to
this.
back it up is hard.
I swear, y'all got a fucking cowardly lion. Chanel's not a cowardly lion, bro. Y'all swear, the girl at the bottom slowed her roll, didn't she? She slowed her roll, threatening, I'm gonna come for you. She thought she had the right one. She thought she had somebody who's gonna be like, no, don't come for me. You picked the right one. Chanel's not a coward. The fuck?
Harmful.
I don't have a problem with Prodigy being involved, but I don't know who the fuck you are. Because there's two sides to every fucking story
The ones at the bottom, they simmered down, huh? They simmered down, I see. All that rah-rah shit.
here. And
Not
she's
your
not a
life.
victim, and neither am I.
I'm asking you
So
where
I'm
the
not
evidence
claiming
is.
to
Exactly. She's not a victim, and neither am I. Exactly.
So what you imply.
and I don't appreciate you yelling at me like you
Where's
don't
the
know.
evidence of what you imply?
Why does it take so long? You know, why
You don't have
What is she supposed to post a video of her using? Is that what another Lori? Where's the receipts? She's supposed to post a video of her using. We've seen it. We've seen the aftermath of it. Her passing out on lives. Like, guys, y'all making me keep saying this shit because you're clueless bitches. Where's the proof? We've seen it in video form. You dumbass bitch. We've seen it in video form. She's shown it on the internet, on a live. The fuck else proof do we need? You simple ass clueless bitch.
I think that there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of history with us.
Yes.
Me, Shanelle, Mo, and Prodigy are nobody. You know what? Obviously, I'm somebody because you got.
Bitch, you called them nobody, so they're just returning the favor. They're just returning the favor. Mo and Prodigy, you wanted to say that there are nobodies in the chat, so they returned the favor.
Nothing, and I got almost 50K.
You know,
Oh my God! Oof! Does that translate over? Is that in American dollars or is that in British pounds, bitch? Like 50K, is that dollars or pounds, bitch? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You people swear that the internet is the end all be all. Listen, I don't care, okay? I don't care. I'm not trying to go viral or be a big fucking social media person. My real life is what matters. My real relationships, that my children adore me and I worship the ground my sons walk on, is the most important thing. That is priceless. Priceless. You can't put a dollar sign on that shit. You can't put a follower count on that. You can't put a subscriber count on that. That my sons and I love each other more than life itself. I have relationships with people. I've been friends with people since fucking grade school. I'm still friends with people I was friends with in high school, friends with people I was friends with in middle school. I have lifelong relationships with people. That means more to me than any social media following ever could. You people have it all backwards and ass backwards. You got it all twisted.
Would you guys stop hating on her? Goddamn. Like, nobody needs to be hating on anyone right now. So don't come in here. Don't come into the live and say
Shanelle still being respectful.
nobody's that Prodigy's nobody, because everybody in here is somebody.
That's right. That's right. Everybody. So when she said that woman's a nobody, Shanelle, also subscribers or followers that don't have big followings on TikTok, their opinions are just as valid as somebody with 50K, as somebody with 1 million followers. Okay? TikTok is so easy to grow followers. It is. It's much easier than YouTube. YouTube is hard to get subscribers because subscribers on YouTube are like the undecided voters. They subscribe, you say bitch one too many times, they unsubscribe. In a week, you have an opinion they agree with, they resubscribe. Then you say something they don't like, they unsubscribe. They're like the undecided voters, and I understand and I respect it. Nobody has to be here that doesn't want to. I'm not forcing you guys. I'm not doing like in the Saw movies. I'm not forcing your eyelids open and, strapping you in front of your device, making you watch my lives, making you watch my videos, making you subscribe to my channel. You're here of your own free will, and that's okay.
She wants to have friends so badly. She will do whatever.
The secret butterfly still can't be bothered, and this bitch in the middle keeps on. Where's the evidence? Bitch is on and repeat like Lori. I'm telling you, these people and repeat. Where's the evidence? Where, bitch? It's on. It's on YouTube. It's on TikTok. It's in video form. All the evidence you'll ever need. You clueless bitch.
For what you implied.
You need some attention, little.
She has said that she relapsed. She has said she has relapsed. You clueless, crazy bitch in the middle. That is, again, all the proof we need. We see it. Those of us that are in recovery, 24 years, can see it a mile away. Okay? I knew that she had relapsed. I wasn't going to come and drag her for that. I wasn't, and I didn't. I wished her the best. I tried to give her moral support. But what she did on Sophie's panel will never be okay. Okay? It's not okay. What? Because it was Lori, it makes it okay? No. Sharing naked pictures of people will never be okay. Never. It's illegal. It's immoral. It's wrong. And you're just as dirty. And you did it on somebody else's channel. Why didn't she go on her own channel and do it? She used Sophie's large subscribers to do that shit and could have caused her channel that Sophie has worked hard for.
Little person, you need some attention. You want some attention? You want some attention from Prodigy? That's cute.
Look at that. See, you say little person. She could be little people, right? She could be little people for having an opinion that they don't like her. Now, if somebody's calling you out your name, I get it, right? That's different. But people don't have to like us. I ignore it. I ignore it.
Here's
Her
5
dad,
seconds of fame, boo-boo.
her dad didn't leave her shit.
Like, what is going?
Her dad
Naked
fucking
Butterfly still listening to her own live. On her live, this is the issue. She's live right now, listening to a live, not listening to anything that's going on in the moment. But we're not supposed to commentate or have an opinion of that.
So, Julie, you gotta stop this. Okay, we've talked about
And
this.
she's not listening. She's not listening. Naked Butterfly. Is this normal behavior? Is this normal behavior? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Clueless bitch in the middle and Prodigy. Oh my God. In the bottom. Is this what you're seeing in real time? Normal behavior that she's on a live right there, has people in the box where she could talk to the woman, Shanelle, right here, but she's listening to a previous live, shaking her head at it. She can address her right here. She can ask her questions right here. She can talk to her right here. But you bitches want to get mad at everyone else for having opinions of erratic behavior that is not normal. But we are not supposed to speak on what we are seeing, right?
You know that I worry about you. Stop making. You're making people think that what they're not. They shouldn't be thinking. We've talked about this.
Butterfly, will you mute that live that you're playing?
No, she won't. She's not listening to you guys. And you guys don't understand. This is the problem. This is draining to somebody to have to sit in her box day after day after day while she does this. But you guys came in hot, raging. Like this is normal and people, again, can't have opinions about this shit.
Playing, honey. Just mute it. It's not good for you to listen to.
She's not listening to you. This is what she does. She subjects herself to this shit. And then your wife down here said that if she harms herself, it's on her and it's on all of us because she, a grown-ass woman with grandchildren, chooses to subject herself to this shit over and over and over and over and over again.
Her life.
Did I say I was famous, dumb fuck? Get the hell out of here.
Famous here. Why is that?
Jesus Christ.
You guys,
No, this is insane. Again, Heidi, thank you for posting this. Thank you.
Will you just stop that live for a minute, honey?
I'm gonna allow.
She's not even listening to you. That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. She doesn't even hear you telling her to pause the live that she's listening to.
Can you just pause it for a second?
I know, and you've got the brunt of it.
Just pause it for one second.
This is normal. This is normal. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I will never normalize this shit. Okay. I come live when I have something to say. I don't come live when I just want you guys to watch me do my diamond art or watch me just sit in front of the television because I have to have an audience. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That's not vlogging. That's not vlogging. It's fucking weird. And I'm never going to normalize that. You guys should not normalize that. If people want parts of their lives to remain private, then they should keep it private. Stop going live for every freaking thing you do, not having a topic. You just want to sit there and watch lives and not talk to your audience. You guys want to normalize this shit so that people could keep putting more of their lives, more of their mishaps on the internet for other people to then repost and commentate on with no personal responsibility. You guys are jokes if you believe that. This courtesy you want from the world that is unrealistic.
Listen to me. You don't have to listen to Shanelle. The one in the middle here, I don't know. Little ghost. I don't know your name, honey.
That's okay.
Clueless bitch. That's her name. Clueless bitch.
Because there's just a little face, so I can't really see what your name is. But
My head's gonna blow up.
Butterfly, will you mute that and just listen to me, please?
It's not like I want back.
Listen.
That is so disrespectful. She's talking to her and she can't even stop. And Heidi put Naked Butterfly, playing victim again and being manipulative. Get help. Exactly. It's our responsibility to seek mental help, to seek all the help that we need. It is not on other people to help us when we get triggered, when we choose. Again, she's choosing to consume this. She's listening to it willingly. Somebody's in her box telling her, can you pause it? She keeps looking at the screen and ignoring your ass.
We've been knowing each other a really long time, and I need you to hear me out right now.
She's not going to. And this is my first time watching this. This is craziness.
Okay, will you just mute that?
I will never talk to her again. I'm glad for your
Why are you guys even wasting your time? She's paying y'all dust. She's paying y'all dust, man. And again, you guys came in so hot and enraged for her. She's putting herself through this shit. She's putting herself through this and then putting it on display for everyone else to have more opinions so she could cry more that we're just bullies and evil and all these things. When me and Sophie came on a live and defended her, when people in the comment section like, oh, she's a fucking drunk. She's a fucking drunk. And me and Sophie went up there and said, listen, can we, stating facts or stating your opinions is one thing, but can you not do it like that? Can you not just be like, you fucking drunk? All of this stuff. We did that. We did that.
Juliet, will you mute that, please, if you're listening to? And just listen to me for a minute. We got many, many years, you and I, right? And I know Shanelle, one of the OGs too, and God rest her soul, my hood baby, our hood baby, my Amy,
Yes.
Now, she'd come in here and she would be like, all right, dag nabbit, you better quit your shit. You better stop it.
This is way beyond shit. Honey.
And listen, and it is.
You played a part in it, Naked Butterfly. How do you not understand that? Again, guys, I know I sound like a broken record. Personal responsibility. Like what? She's not a 20-year-old kid, man. She's not an 18-year-old kid getting to know the world and new to all of this social media and all this shit. Like she said, they've posted 4-year-old videos. This shit has been going on for 4 years with no changed behavior. The same thing with Lori. They always say, why are you bringing up the past? Because nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Okay, your past behaviors are showing what your present is and what your future will continue to be unless you change your behaviors. That is why people show your past behaviors, because nothing has changed. People still don't drag me for needing help 5 years ago during Covina. They don't call me a grifter. At one time during that time, people thought I was grifting. But then when I shared I was living with an active addict and I have proof of all the things I went through that I had to deal with on a daily basis, the scary things, the scary situations me and my sons were put in because my husband, that I love dearly, that I don't drag on the internet, was in active addiction and is still sick and suffering. And I left 3 years ago because I had to save my own life. I was doing bad. People still don't bring that up. People don't drag me for it because I've changed. They see that I'm not a grifter. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a liar. I was doing bad momentarily. Okay, I haven't asked for anything and I've been so grateful. I brought it to the internet. People privately helped me. And I brought it to my channel to thank them. I did. Okay. My husband threw my phone on the floor and broke it. And I wasn't going to ask for anything. I shared his story because people were privately, DMing creators. Oh, she's probably using, her husband's using. I said, oh, they're not going to do that. I came on with a broken phone to tell my story. It's still on my channel. My audio was terrible. And I left it on my channel terrible in the way it was because, again, it's an archive of what happened. And JJ came up on my panel and says, Cindy's going to be mad at me. Can we help her fix her phone? They helped me. And the next day I went and fixed my phone and I came back on my channel and I showed a receipt. I showed a receipt fixing my phone. I showed it was the XR, my red iPhone. I fixed it immediately with the help of my friends. And I immediately showed the receipt. And I was so grateful and so thankful. And I always thanked people, always. But I'm not in that same situation. I'm not an entitled person who expects everything to be handed to me. So I don't still get dragged for that because that's not a pattern of behavior for me.
It is. But out of respect for the friendship, the relationship, the love that you all once had, it needs to be off this app. And a conversation needs to be had.
It should have been off this app.
She did though. She tried to talk to Naked Butterfly before she did her live. And even after, she had a conversation with her. And that's what Shanelle was saying at first. And your wife was saying, we're not going to talk privately now that you brought it to the app. She tried to have conversations with her before, and then even after, she felt bad that she did that, and after had a conversation with her. And it should have been handled off the app. Some things can't be. Sadly, some things can't be handled off the app. And Naked Butterfly takes every opportunity to keep rehashing it over and over and over and over. And people get fed up. People get fed up. You guys wouldn't do the same? You guys wouldn't get fed up?
To the beginning, it should never happen.
And hey,
Never.
and I understand.
It
I
was.
understand. And there's feelings badly hurt. But to have the TikTok world putting their 2 cents in on something that should be a private conversation,
then she should keep it off of the internet, Prodigy. Seriously. Naked Butterfly goes live and puts it on the internet. And whether you guys agree with it being reposted to YouTube, that is the reality of social media. That is what happens. Things get clipped, things get recorded and reposted. Again, you have to handle it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. And trying to be outraged about something that is beyond our control is it makes no sense. Makes no sense. You guys are grown women. You should be equipped for the real world and know how the real world works. The real world is going to hurt our feelings sometimes. There's nothing you can do about it. Learn to deal with it. Learn to pick and choose what you're going to consume. Learn to pick and choose what you're going to respond to or react to. Because I was very reactive in this live. I was very animated. I was very angry, all of that, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. She continues to go live and do these things, and people are not supposed to have opinions on it. Again, that's unrealistic. So,
you know, you and I had our conversation. And we're good. We're good. I hate to see a relationship between y'all and
so. I don't know who this is. Let me stop sharing. So that was that. And again, thank you, Heidi. I will be linking her channel and linking that video if you guys want to go see it. Again, it begins and ends with us. Okay. And I apologize for me cursing and being animated and all of that. That is just who I am. I watch things in real time. I watched a few minutes and I stopped and I decided to make a video. So what you see is my raw reaction, and I can't control that. That is who I am. I'm foul-mouthed. Yes, I curse a lot. I'm sorry. You know, people that don't like that, this is not the channel for you. I've said that from the beginning. This is not the channel for you. And I understand that. My language, my approach is not for everyone. I can't change who I am. Not saying that I can't learn or take people's opinions into account. I don't respect people's opinions, all of that, but I'm not going to change who I inherently am to fit people's perspective of who I should be. That's not what I'm here for. Never will be, never has been. This upset me. Again, Naked Butterfly, I've refrained from talking about you, but you're just getting more outrageous and you can't handle people's opinions. Then you need to be responsible for what you put on the internet. You need to be responsible for what you put on the internet because people are going to always have opinions. It's going to be reposted, especially when things like this happen. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. If I were to start going live on TikTok and talking crazy and out the side of my neck, it would be reposted on YouTube too. It would be reposted by me. It would be reposted by me because I hide nothing. I hide nothing. I'm not proud of all of my moments on YouTube. Trust and believe that I'm not. I've supported degenerates. I've apologized. I will apologize for the rest of my time on social media for ever having supported degenerates. And I try to do better. I learn. I'm not going to allow my dislike to let me align with people that I know are trash human beings from the door, right? I have a nasty mouth, yada, yada, yada. But I'm not a trash human being. I have morals. I have family values that mean more to me than social media. I protect my sons. I protect other people's kids. I don't put other people's children on my channel. I don't weaponize people's kids because I don't like them, because they talk shit, they lie, they talk about my sons. I don't do tit for tat when it comes to people's children, when it comes to people's families, when it comes to people's deceased loved ones. I don't do that. That is a hard line in the sand for me. Always has been, always will be. The day that I feel that I'm going to come for your family because you've said some egregious stuff about me, I'm going to delete my channel and leave social media. And that is on God. I will leave social media before I become what I'm against. And I've fallen short many times. I've aligned with people that were the worst kinds of people on YouTube. I've learned from it. I removed myself. They didn't have to kick me to the curb. I removed myself. You're talking about somebody's children. That was a no for me. And I walked away. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I walked away. Didn't have to be kicked to the curb. I said, hell no, I'm out. Peace. And I left the damn building. And I would do it again. Well, no, I would walk away. I wouldn't. If I could go back, I would never have supported. I would have never have been in that chat to begin with. That's the only thing I would change. I'm going to listen to my gut. I'm going to follow my morals all the time. And you're on social media. People have the right to have opinions, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not, people have the right not to like us. That's it. How do you deal with real life? Somebody comes across you in real life and doesn't like you. What you going to do? Scream it. They don't like me. Help me. Help me. What? Ignore them, right? You fall out with people in real life. You walk away. You don't go to everybody you talk to. You're at coffee with friends. Oh, let me tell you about Fulana. She doesn't like me. Go talk to her. Go talk to her. Make her talk to me. Like, what the fuck? Bring the same concepts that you use in your personal life. And that's what I'm saying. These people are ill-equipped to deal with life because they can't deal with social media. Use the same tools that you use in your personal life to handle everyday struggles and issues. Associate that to fucking YouTube or TikTok. Don't consume it. If something triggers you, don't watch it. If somebody doesn't like you and you know their opinions are going to be negative, but do not recommend their channel. That's it. You won't see it. Again, you're responsible for what you allow yourself to consume and be triggered by. Okay? That's it. No one's responsible for someone else's mental health. We're not. Okay. Now, if you're telling somebody to unalive themselves and you're doxing them, going real life, calling their job, calling their probation, all of the things, calling CPS, all of that to get back at somebody, that's unacceptable. But I'm talking about because you have opinions on YouTube and that's triggering somebody. You can't tell the truth about them. That's crazy. We know people lie, people embellish, people defame and slander, all of that. That's unacceptable. That's not what I'm saying. But people having opinions of the things that we put on display on YouTube or on TikTok, again, you have to put an H on your chest and handle it. So I'm going to upload this video. I was supposed to do a members only. I'm just going to do a post for my members. And hopefully tomorrow I'll do a live for my members. I got to go do something positive now to offset all this negativity and all the fucks and bitches I've been saying. I got to go do something in the opposite direction. Got to cleanse my soul. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great day. And como siempre, te quiero mucho, mis amores.